Hello people, my name is surprisingly normal Dr. Rage. Yes, I can confirm that here on my plague laboratory located on the moon, which is on the moon, there is absolutely nothing wrong with me today. I am completely normal Dr. Rage. Let's do this today because we got two brutals left, ladies and gentlemen. Two brutals. Welcome to Plague Inc. Before the amazingness that is the cheats are unlocked, we have nanovirus and bioweapon. Today we will be doing nanovirus. Yes, we will. We want ATP boost. We want probably. Do we want more mutate? We probably want. There's no real. Well, to be fair, the cure starts straight away with this, so that probably makes a lot better sense. Aquasite for Greenland, Extremophile, always the best. And then symptoms costs don't increase, but easy. Well, doesn't that cancel out that? Mostly on devolving, we won't be devolving. Cost to devolve don't increase, so if we won't be devolving, that means that was the only real one to take. And we are going to name our brutal nanovirus. We are going to name them. We are going to name them. We are going to name them the Claw, as a reference to Toy Story, a film of legend. You will be infected with the Claw. It will grip your blade. You know what? I'm going to call it the Chlorino. Chlorion. Chlorino. Chlorino? Chlorino. The Chlorino. The Chlorini. Rion. The Chlorinorinori. That shouldn't make me that happy, but it does. It does. It does. That's amazing. Alright, the Chlorinorinori is going to start in India, and then we are going to instantly get some things, because that is the reason for the ATD Beast Boost. ATB Beast Boof? What is the words that I am using? I don't understand the words that I am using. I just don't understand. Now I'm gonna get cis, because seeing as the cure always starts straight away, there's no real reason to not use the power of the Chlorinorinori to get symptoms straight away that come with infectivity, because it doesn't really matter at all. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, look at the infectivity you get from that for 1 DNA. The severity really doesn't matter. Now, the question remains, of course, though, what shall we get? I mean, we can technically only afford insomnia, so if we get insomnia straight away, then it means that people become... It costs 0 to get paranoia! Man, I wish paranoia was that cheap in real life. So what we've done here is we've got a nice amount of infectivity straight away, as well as slowing down the cure quite a lot. I think that is what you call freaking tic-tacs. The Chlorinorinori begins in India. I think that would make quite a good rap song, actually. Jump, chicka, jump, 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 jump. Yo, the Chlorinorinori is a nanovirus, an artificial life form which escaped from a lab. Humans are broadcasting a kill code to cure you. Destroy them fast before they can shut you down, cause it's the Chlorinorinori. Peace out. Damn. The unprofessionalism is real for the first time in Chlorinorinorinos ever. I forgot to go offline on Steam. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, as we play Steam Roulette, and we hope that no one annoyingly messages us all game. In fact, it's quite cool, actually, a nice game of Steam Roulette while we see if people try to mess with us. That's quite good. So, Claw segment interpretation. Obviously, the first thing to do is slow down all the broadcasts, so that's what we're going to get next, because we've got that infactivity to start with. How much is it? 6 DNA. 6 of them. 6 of the DNA. I thought it'd be fun to try a method of solving this plague that doesn't involve getting many actual transmission abilities. I thought that'd be quite interesting, so that is what we're, of course, going to go for. Now, we kind of want... What would be good? Seizures? Do we want seizures? Nausea? I mean, you know, scientists are constantly kissing each other, so that would infect all the scientists. I think that makes a lot of sense, you know. And vomiting, obviously, is a nice amount of infectivity, so we'll definitely get some vomiting. But the others, we don't want to start going into lethality yet, so we have to chill on that front. We could get hypersensitivity, but doesn't really do much for us. I think we need the drug resistance to start with. I don't like that the cure's already on 35%. That does genuinely worries me just a tad. How much? 13 DNA for that. Okay. Okay, we need to get drug resistance, obviously. Slowing down the cure is very good. And then obviously genetic hardening after that. That's quite good. Top-notch mine opens in Sweden. I get it, because Minecraft. And then what we need to do is get 1 water and 1 air, just to make sure that stuff can still transmit on boats, etc. 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 Alright, we need to infect a lot faster. Scientists increase their understanding of tumors. Good for them, but that doesn't stop my disease from ravaging them. Begin to isolate kill switch by stabilizing active genetic, but increases time for the cure broadcast effective. Slightly reducing infectivity. Overload virus receptors for several weeks to significantly boost infectivity. Do we want that? I'm not actually sure if we want that, really. I am kind of lost from this point. I thought this would be a really badass, neat tactic that would absolutely annihilate everyone, but it seems like it's completely, really the opposite of that, isn't it? It's, yeah, we need to slow down this cure a fair amount, now that I think about it. A significantly sizable amount. We're also not really infecting that many countries that quickly. I'm not gonna lie, the cure is nearly complete, and we kind of fucked everything up. Just a slight fuck up. If we get that, increase time before cure brush, so we get that as well, so we get 14 DNA. Ah, that drops it by a massive amount. Okay, well that makes a lot of sense now, actually. Okay, so if that drops it by such a significant amount, well, let's get genetic hardening, so it takes longer for it to become a problem once again. And is there anything on symptoms? Tract immune system. Well, that's a little bit of infection on that. Do I want to start any lethality, though? That's the thing. Significantly harder to cure and significantly harder to cure. I mean, really, coma, and then significantly harder to cure as well. So, I mean, it costs 0 DNA to get coma. What? Yes, please. That is awesome. And down goes the cure once again. Alright. A new disease which has been named the chlorinorinora. Ah, scientists in this world are so silly. If I was a scientist, I would call the disease the chlorinorinora. I don't know why I'm getting really loud when I talk about the chlorinorinora, but I like to go loud when I talk about the chlorinorinora. So, there we go. I think what we'll do is ramp up transmission right now, just to make sure that they stay transmissioning. Now, do I want to get... Well, the cure's not far enough along. I don't want to go crazy lethal, so we might as well just complete the trinity of infectivity, seeing as it perfectly spends all of our DNA. In the end, I could not complete it without the use of water and air. 'Tis but a shame. 'Tis but a shame. 'Tis a shame. For Yorick, he hardly knew ye. Boom, 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 boom. Well, that's a lot of infectivity we are getting here. A sizable amount of infectivity. So, what do we want? Inflammation can be for Bravewell. Patient's ability to function independently can be fatal. I imagine that will slow down the cure, because obviously if you can't function. I imagine insanity, obviously, I mean, you can't really use insane scientists to cure the plague. I mean, you could, but then really what's going to be happening is the scientists are going to be there going, oh my god, what are they doing, silly tar? That's how a crazy scientist would try and cure it. Let's get the cold resistance. Let's start actually spreading and being in Greenland and Iceland, because we really Really need it. Inflammation mutated, I'm okay with that. I think that should be fine. 60% on the cure is absolutely fine. We have a lot of infectivity, which is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Well, it's really the Chloronoronero. I don't blame you for being on the watch list. It is really going mental right now. Holy crap, the infectivity is actually insane. Do we want to get genetic reshuffles? I don't think we do, at least not until that has finished. So we just want to get more symptoms that actually give you a nice amount of infectivity. People in cold climates, well, that's great for Greenland and Iceland, to be fair. That's absolutely perfect. Now, do we want to make a rash decision? I think we do, because it does obviously increase infectivity. And then sweating once again does the same thing. Fever, I mean, the lethality is going up a little bit too much right now, I think. I don't think we need that. Skin lesions, wow, that is significant. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh, necrosis, a big amount of infectivity, actually. I don't think really that's that good. So what else do we have going for us? Diarrhea? Oh, that's only a slight amount of infectivity and a lot of infectivity. So there's only a slight amount of infectivity and a lot of infectivity. I am just genius. Pulmonary fibrosis looks pretty good. I mean, I shouldn't have said that's pulmonary fibrosis looks pretty good. Oh god, I am just terrible, really. See, there's a lot of lethality. I could get anemia. That literally seems to do nothing, but it only costs 1 DNA, I guess. That's a nice amount of infectivity, and we'll get that. That's too lethal, that's too lethal, that's too lethal. That is way too lethal, I think. That's too lethal. Okay, so we've got every actual symptom that is good for us right now. So maybe replication factory overload. That's the last resort. So let's get encryption and breached, and then let's see the cure go down to 51%. That's really good. So we have a metric crap ton of infectivity right now. Iceland, I can't notice, is not infected and its port is shut down. Never mind, Iceland! Suck it! So we just need Greenland to get infected, and then we'll be in a, you know, you could say ship shape, because Greenland needs to be infected via a boat is what I'm saying. Please infect. Yes! Yes! Straight to Greenland. Awesome. Absolutely. We have 220 DNA. Why do we have 220 DNA? Overload damage increasing. Okay. Become immune to several weeks. Significantly boost infectivity. Alright, so we don't need that right now. So I guess what we'll do is get drug resistance. Do we need drug resistance too? We don't need any more transmission. That is definite. So I guess we might as well reshuffle a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really cost that much to get drug resistance too. What's that? Drug immunity. Oh, drug immunity will do. Yes, it will. So these two are emergency. Oh my god, we need them. We could get... No, there's no point getting that. Increases infectivity. We don't need infectivity. That's the one thing we really don't need. None of these are worth it right now. They all increase lethality. Too much to say, not enough of the world. That one might be okay, actually. We'll get pulmonary... Oh dear, because that's a nice little bit of both. And then the rest... Profuse bleeding! Symptom combo breaker! I love it when I unlock the profuse bleeding combo. I mean, that's... just makes me really, really happy. Alright, well, the infection is going at a public defecation symptom combo! Diarrhea and insanity causing people... Wow. Wow, that's what the Chloronoronero does. Necrosis mutated. Nope, can't actually have that. That's irritating, because it will kill people too fast, and we need more people to be infected. Is everywhere infected? Everywhere is infected. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just so... Walking Dead symptom, insomnia, anemia, causing people to walk around grey with tiredness. Scientists are working on the cure for the Chloronoronero are less productive. Lovely. In fact, Poland is going to be the last country to fall to this terrifying disease. That is quite good. So now we have no healthy people left on the planet. We can really go for it here. Let's get that lethality. There is a lot of lethality. What's the next biggest lethality? Hemorrhaging shock. Yes, please. That's a big chunk. That's the next biggest chunk. What's that? That's not a big chunk. That's quite a big chunk. Which is the virus that just has a max lethality now button. Because presumably that is, you know, quite ridiculous. And then, I guess that. We may actually be able to get every symptom on this, because we're going to get a lot of DNA from people dying. And people are going to die at a ridiculous rate now, right? Morocco in anarchy, guys. Morocco is in anarchy. What are we going to do? Morocco is just gone. Morocco is gone. Projectile vomiting. Combo breaker. I don't know how we managed that, but we did. And there we have it, guys. Every single ability. So let's do that. I guess we might as well do that. Just because, you know, scientists exploit tumors. Okay. Good for them. Cure interceptor overload. For its cure because we'll make it practically immune to the cure for a few weeks. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Wow, people are really dying rather quickly. So let's get that full. Ow, kill shit stasis. Ah. Okay, well that's quite useful, I have to say. Replicator overload! Yay! Woo! We did it! We did it, guys! We killed everyone! I'm such a bastard. The whole world is dead. Oh no, the world 10 million, 6 million, 3 million! Okay, good. The overload's finished, guys. Oh no, the overload is finished. What are we ever going to do? How do we do this? We're not going to have enough DNA. I really... The chlorine already to eradicate humans. Of course it is, because you need to respect the claw. Ooh, 4 biostars. Nice. It is quite nice. Pathostasis. Ooh, what's pathostasis? In fact, bioweapon, ladies and gentlemen, ability costs don't increase, but easier to cure. Ah, okay, I get it. And then, obviously, transstasis. Okay, well, that makes sense. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we have brutal bioweapon left, and then we can have glorious cheats. So that obviously is going to be next episode, so I will see you then. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this, guys. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. Do it in the name of the Nano. Yes! Subscribe for more. Goodbye.